Archangel Michael is trying to reach you. Listen, troubled soul. Feel the intensity of this message, for it's no mere coincidence you're here now. At this moment, the heavens' spokespeople gather around you. You, who yearn for answers and struggle against the tides that bind you, know this. This message was sent for a divine purpose. Feel it, breathe deeply, and let each word envelop your being. Have you ever felt like your prayers were lost in the silence? The echo of your disappointments resonated in an abyss, leaving a void that seems impossible to fill. Now, in this sacred moment, God has seen your pain. He has heard your cries. Your struggle hasn't gone unnoticed, and every tear that fell was recorded in heaven. He is here at your doorstep, ready to change your reality. You may ask, why me? Why now? Here's the answer. God knows your story. The deep wounds, the broken promises, and the many sleepless nights have shaped you. They don't define your future. On the contrary, they prepare the ground for a miracle. Archangel Michael, the celestial warrior, is moving on your behalf. Upon hearing your plea, a flame of hope begins to burn. He stands beside you, ready to lift you from the ashes, bringing light to the shadows that have tried to consume you. Your soul, weary and distressed, cries out for liberation, and that liberation is more than possible. It's imminent. At this moment, realize that the forces opposing you have no power over what God has decreed. The cycles of pain and injustice that hold you captive are being confronted by angelic swords of protection. The fight is real, but victory has already been promised. Feel the air around you vibrate as the angels organize for battle. A wave of protection is forming, a celestial siege around you. Respond now. It's time for you to act. Write Amen 333 to seal this blessing. This gesture, however simple, carries the force of your declaration of faith. It signals to the celestial spheres that you are ready to receive, ready to break free from the shackles that have tried to mold your life in pain. As you do so, feel the peace that begins to fill every corner of your being. You are not alone. You never have been. God is by your side, guiding every step. Every breath you take now is an affirmation of life and a step closer to transformation. This is your urgent calling. Transformations are on their way. Heaven is moving to reach you. God's love, unwavering and powerful, comes to you. Feel this truth pulsate in your heart. You are chosen, a beloved child. This is the beginning of your new journey and the return of your spiritual purpose, filled with light and hope. In the echo of your silence, the pains of the past reverberate. You, whose soul is consumed by the weight of betrayals and injustices, hear heaven's call. Here, in this quietude, you see yourself reflected in the scars that mark your being. Allow yourself a moment to contemplate and feel all that has happened. Come now. Have you ever felt invisible in God's eyes, as if your prayers never echoed in the celestial structures, but disappeared into a silent abyss? Family betrayals, those you once trusted, became sharp knives that lacerated your heart. With each broken promise, each hurtful word, the weight you already carried increased, a burden that in moments of despair seems unbearable. You have isolated yourself, your mind imprisoned in a graveyard of illusions and hopes, incessantly asking yourself, why me? What did I do to deserve this? In this scenario of solitude, have the courage to confront the reality of your pain. Now, allow the flow of memories, traumas, and hurts to come to the surface. This pain, dear child, is not punishment but a call to healing. It is a precursor to something greater. The flames of your agony were not in vain. The healing process is necessary, a cleansing that prepares your soul for its true liberation. Remember this. Archangel Michael saw every tear you shed and now prepares to intercede. He is here to assure you that God saw those who hurt you. Every act of malice, every gesture that tried to bring down your faith, was carefully recorded in the books of heaven. The memories of abuses, injustices, and painful experiences are not merely vestiges of your past. They are echoes awaiting a new dawn. Heaven never ignores your anguish. The Lord Jesus, in His infinite love, walks side by side with you, holding your hand as you rise from the ruins. And in this intimate dialogue between your pain and divine hope, you ask yourself, is this real? Do these promises of restoration apply to me indeed? Yes, they do. At this very moment, the Lord is aiming directly at your heart. Your pleas echo, and God does not forget you. He listens to your cry with the attention we all desire, a deep and unwavering attention that brings comfort to the spirit. The wounds you carry are not beyond divine healing. They are part of your journey. Heaven has a plan for you, a plan that yearns not only to bring peace, but also a deep understanding that your pain has witnessed your strength and resilience. Breathe in this truth. The light now beginning to illuminate every dark corner of your being is not a mere vision, but a real path to be walked. Your pain does not define who you are. It is the pain that precedes the necessary transformation. The depth of your suffering can indeed result in the greatness of your renewal. You, dear child, are being called to be reborn from the ashes, like the phoenix rising stronger and more beautiful. Review the memories you've held onto as if they were an unbearable weight. They no longer need to be there. In fact, they are silent witnesses to your struggle, which now must be released so they can transform into learning and growth. This is the moment to open your heart, to allow God's love to flow beyond the barriers you've built. By allowing ourselves this process, we not only confront our pains, but also transform them into alabaster lights. Heaven is performing a work in you, and this requires your willingness to choose healing. Opening yourself to God's love also means allowing this pure energy to flow through your wounds, calm your storms, and illuminate your scars. Forgiveness, which is not only about others, but a liberating choice you make for yourself, goes beyond a simple act. It brings the freedom you so deeply crave. These painful memories are now transforming into heralds of healing and divine connection. As you make this transition, each breath becomes a song of gratitude for the strength that pulses within you. And remember, the pain won't disappear overnight, but you are on a healing journey unfolding before you. With each step, allow yourself to relax in this divine embrace. Gradually, the renewal will become evident and your faith will intensify. Heaven is moving, dear beloved child, and the light of hope shines brightly before you. This is the moment to discover a purpose far beyond anything you ever imagined. By accepting this new reality, you will not only rise, but also begin to live with new meaning. God's promises are real, and you are made for so much more. Heaven is watching you, reveals the divine light permeating this sacred moment. You are not forgotten. Your voice, though it may seem small amidst the world's cries, echoes in the celestial heights. Angels have been pleading for you, and now the gates of heaven begin to open, revealing a panorama of hope and healing that until now seemed distant. Feel it. A wave of energy and serenity enveloping your being, guiding you toward essential truth. It's time to break the chains that bind you. For too long, you felt as if you were paralyzed in a vicious cycle of pain and suffering. This is the moment to awaken. The earth may have tried to silence your voice, but at this very moment, a crucial revelation is unfolding before your eyes. Someone prayed against your name, whispers the gentle breeze carrying the promises of the Most High. These words should not remain as a sentence of pain, but as a catalyst for transformation. Realize that this prayer, aimed at your harm, is now being transformed into a blessing. The light of Christ shines intensely upon you, and the intercession of the angels is already at work. Imagine a celestial battle in your favor, where forces of good are warring against the darkness that has tried to stifle your light. As you lift your hands in faith, A shield of protection forms around you, pushing away every shadow of misfortune that has tried to bring you down. Reflect for a moment on the repercussions of this truth. Those who tried to wound your soul, who distilled poison through words or actions, will not prevail. You were not chosen to be an eternal victim. At this moment, a new strength surges within you, the courage to confront not only your inner demons, but also the external influences that wish to silence you. Feel this battle resonate within you. What once seemed like a condemnation is now an invitation to restoration. The divine light is already warming your hopes, renewing your faith. With each breath, let this double dose of love penetrate your being. You are more than your wounds. You are the sum of every experience that has shaped your path. It is your time to rise, and heaven is brimming with strength, faith, and support. As you reflect on this revelation, visualize the angels, beings of light, descending toward you. They bring messages of love and hope. They fight for you, removing every shadow that still tries to creep onto your path. The sword of Archangel Michael shines, navigating through the darkness, cutting the chains that once bound you. It is a path of liberation that opens before you. At this moment, trust that you are being guided by a celestial purpose. There is no more room for fear or insecurity. Divine providence is at your complete disposal, and the forces of evil that once tried to captivate you have no power in the face of the love God holds for you. Amidst this battle, your faith shines like a beacon, attracting celestial protection and blessing. Allow yourself to be filled with the certainty that you are not alone on this journey. Every tear that fell and every cry of pain you uttered in moments of despair was heard by God Most High. And now is the time to plant them as seeds of hope in the fertile ground of your new life. This revelation is a call to action. It summons you to break free from the shackles of the past and move with confidence toward the future God has prepared for you. The light now focuses on you, bringing new beginnings and the certainty that a miracle is just steps away. Your journey is only beginning, and victory has already been promised. You are no longer a puppet in the hands of pain. Today, you are the protagonist of your own story, with heaven as your witness and intercessor. Believe in this powerful truth. God's love is active in your life, breaking chains, opening doors, healing wounds. And as you take firm steps toward your purpose, remember that the divine light will never fail to guide you. This is just the beginning of a transformation. With heaven embraced within your being, you are destined to live the extraordinary. Prepare yourself, for within 3 days, what was shadow will become light. This is a time of transition, a sacred moment where the universe aligns in favor of your liberation. What was once a hazy path of indecision now begins to blossom into a radiant path of possibilities. The approaching dawn is already felt in your heart, calling you to rise and embrace the new that is to come. As each day draws nearer, you must keep your spirit lifted and receptive. The transformation you are about to experience is not limited to external changes. It will penetrate the deepest layers of your being, bringing forth the strength that has always been by your side, even in moments of deepest despair. Feel the warmth of this understanding invading your thoughts. This is confirmation that God has grand plans awaiting you, and the light of hope already shines brightly around you. The forces that once tried to suffocate you are about to be dismantled. Every shadow, every chain that hindered your progress dissolves under the light of divine love. Imagine, for a moment, what your life would be like if you could free yourself from all this fully and irrevocably. If it was your health that was compromised, visualize yourself now vibrant and renewed. If it was hope that seemed distant, imagine it reborn in your heart like a radiant sun illuminating your path. Remember that you are a beloved child of the Creator, and the promises of recovery and renewal are yours. Archangel Michael and his warriors of light are at your side, breaking the chains that once bound you. Michael's sword, shining intensely, cuts through the darkness of your life, eliminating everything that tries to silence you. At this moment, allow yourself to accept the truth being revealed. You are no longer a puppet in your sorrows. You are the protagonist of your own story. Understand that this message brings a profound invitation to action. From here, you must make a conscious choice, embracing the change that is at the door. Use prayer as your greatest ally. Every word you utter in faith will echo throughout eternity, affecting not only your life, but contributing to the universe as a whole. God's love flows through your humility and sincerity. Here is the call for you to remain steadfast. With every step you take, be aware of the energy shifting around you. It is vital that you nourish your soul, allowing positive thoughts to occupy the space once inhabited by doubt. I invite you to write down your intentions, to put into words what you wish to manifest in your life. Make a list of what you wish to see flourish around you and within you. This practice is a powerful act of declaring your faith. You must rid yourself of any remnants of negativity, of everything that no longer serves you. Ask yourself, which of these negativities still hold me captive? Rebirth requires sacrifice. Embrace your fears, but do not let them define who you are. Recognizing these shadows is a vital step. You should not fear the darkness, but understand it and, through enlightenment, transcend it. In a short time, the change will be visible. The seeds you plant now will germinate and begin to bear fruit. Every moment of pain will become a testament to your resilience. And remember, your journey is not only personal, but also collective. What you transform within yourself radiates around you, touching the lives of many other people. The beauty of your journey lies in its potential to bring light to dark places. In this new chapter, embrace hope as a cloak of light. Allow the transformation unfolding in your life to become a symbol of all that God has promised you. Believe every step is valid, and even if the journey seems arduous, know that you possess the necessary strength. After all, it is God who walks beside you. When difficulties arise, bring to mind the light that ignites your inner strength. The light that is God's love, always vigilant in the darkest moments. Heaven, today and always, is on your side. You must move forward with confidence, for each day is a new opportunity for transformation. Your past does not define your future nor your worth. You are stronger than you imagine. Faith is your shelter and not a weakness. So now, give thanks. Give thanks for every small sign, every revelation, and every blessing that is on its way. The pressure of the past is dissipating, opening doors to a vibrant future full of promises. Remember, dear beloved child, the size of your struggle does not correspond to the size of your faith. Heaven is always listening. Embrace this powerful truth and allow your new spiritual reality to begin to manifest in every aspect of your life. You were created to live the extraordinary. This moment is just the beginning, and you are destined to live the greatness of the purpose God has defined for you. Embrace this truth and live fully as the doors of blessing begin to open. The extraordinary begins now. This pain you felt long ago is no longer a punishment, but a meticulous preparation for something magnificent that is about to unfold. What we must understand is that every tear that rolled down your cheeks was not in vain. They are the seeds that now germinate in fertile ground, ready to blossom into hope and light. Looking back at the experiences that shaped you, you must now see that each moment of anguish was a tool of growth. Every scar you carry is a mark of your strength and resilience. In this new era that is forming, what seemed lost, what was long out of reach, will be returned to you, but not in a simple way. Heaven has grand preparations, more than you could imagine. What God is promising is not only to return what was taken, but to give back double in overflowing abundance with generosity and grace. It's time to let positive expectation flood your being, for the divine light already begins to shine significantly on your path. Now I ask you, what is your desire? What do you want to implement in this new life? The dreams you held on to, even those that seemed unattainable, are valid today. The future you imagine is a construction you can start here and now. Allow your mind to dream big, without barriers. The power to materialize your desires is a gift that resides within you. Visualize yourself not only as someone who overcame challenges, but as a vibrant being, full of life and purpose. Your journey is not isolated. It's an extension of humanity's collective experience. What you transform within yourself resonates and radiates to the world around you, impacting lives and burning away the darkness with the light of hope. We all carry some pain, but each time you shine, you allow others to find their own light as well. Each act of compassion and each word of love spread builds a stronger embrace of solidarity on our planet, a world that yearns for examples of faith. As you continue to open yourself to this new reality, it's imperative that you keep your faith firmly anchored. Don't let old fears or uncertainties interfere with your path. In this new chapter, embrace hope like a mantle. The transformation in your life should serve as a symbol of all that God has promised. Remember that every step you take on this precious journey is a step toward freedom and greatness. When challenges arise, call to remember the light that shines within you. That light is God's love. On the darkest nights, when everything seems lost, don't let the darkness extinguish your inner flame. You are not alone. God is always by your side, guiding your way, offering support and encouragement. Heaven is prepared for your triumph, to echo your truth and your achievements. Remember that your past does not define your present or your future. You are not just a survivor, you are a warrior. You are stronger than any challenge you have ever faced. Faith is not a weakness. It is your silent fortress, the lifeline you must grasp in moments of storm. Give thanks for every small sign, every revelation, and every blessing that is at your door. You don't just have a future in sight. You have a vibrant future, full of promises that God is eager to reveal. Remember, dear beloved child, the size of your struggles does not correspond to the size of your faith. You are heard. Heaven always attends to your whispers, your pains, your joys. Look forward to the grand manifestations that are to come, because they will not only change your life, but also illuminate the path for many. As you walk in this new reality, allow yourself to glimpse the extraordinary of your own story. Embrace your role as the protagonist. The purpose God has defined for you is grand. This moment you live is only the beginning of your journey toward transformation. You now are destined to reflect the light that others will need to find their own paths. With each step you take, and with each new dawn that breaks before you, you will witness the fulfillment of your promises. Be ready for action. The universe is in motion, and everything converges toward this new vision that God has for your life. Are you ready for the change and transformation that is to come? Let it all begin now. The extraordinary, truly, begins with you. You are not just a survivor, but a light bringer, and that light is powerful. It is needed in the world. The future is yours, dear beloved child. Love yourself intensely and see the abundance of love that God pours upon you. The new is about to manifest, and you are the agent of this change. You were designed to live in fullness. A whole universe of possibilities awaits you. True transformation begins now, and you are the catalyst for this explosion of light. What you have always wished to accomplish begins to materialize at this moment. It's time to take center stage and live the extraordinary. The angelic intervention is happening now. At this very moment, the pains of the past, once seemingly eternal, are being confronted by the light you've chosen to embrace. Imagine for a moment a radiant divine light descending from the heavens, enveloping your essence with a comforting, powerful warmth. Feel this pure energy surrounding your being, allowing each wound of your soul to be touched and healed. This is the time to release what needs to be left behind, so that the new can begin to blossom in your life. Angels are present, bringing messages of hope and protection. They are here, watching, fighting for you, and removing every shadow that still tries to stand in your way. Visualize them surrounding you, like a bulwark of light, ensuring that nothing can threaten the new reality you are about to build. This heavenly intervention is proof of God's love, which never abandoned you, even in the darkest moments. Every prayer of yours has been heard, and from this moment on, you must accept that many things are about to change. This is where you must find courage. Transformation isn't just a wish, it's a necessity. Are you ready to break cycles that have kept you trapped in patterns of pain? It's time to break free. The chains that once seemed unbreakable can now be shattered. You must have faith that this intervention brings not only healing, but the strength needed to confront what needs to be confronted. By breaking these cycles, you will not only be changing your trajectory, you will be becoming a living example of freedom and light. Embrace reflection in this process. What needs to be released? What experiences are you still holding on to that are preventing you from moving forward? Every painful memory is a chain that needs to be dissolved. You must look at these experiences with a new understanding. They don't define you, but they contributed to shaping the person you are today, a strong and resilient person ready to be reborn. Now, imagine yourself standing, holding the sword of Archangel Michael. With courage, sever the ties with everything that no longer serves you. As you do this, feel the heavy energy that once surrounded you dissipate. You are freeing yourself not only from past wounds, but also from limiting beliefs that have hindered your growth. Release yourself from guilt, pain, and rejection. Heaven is conspiring in your favor. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery and renewal, it's important to keep your focus on the light. Every time the past tries to whisper in your ear, remember the power that resides within you. You are loved, valuable, and capable of transforming your world. This light that now dwells within you is not just for you. It must be shared. Others are waiting to be inspired by your story of overcoming adversity. You are a beacon of hope, and your freedom transforms into freedom for others. Visualize, then, your life unfolding magnificently. By breaking down old structures, you not only create space, but you also make room for new opportunities to manifest. Each new day brings with it a chance to rewrite your narrative, an invitation to live with joy and fulfillment. With each step you take, your light shines more intensely, illuminating not only yourself, but also everyone who crosses your path. As you surrender to this transformation, remember, every experience is an opportunity to learn and grow. Exploring your emotions, even the most difficult ones, is a courageous step you should cherish. Don't be afraid to open up, to allow yourself to feel. Looking inward is necessary, for it is in that space that true healing occurs. Amidst all of this, celebrate each small victory. Give thanks for every moment of light that enters your life. Be grateful for the interventions that have been taking shape around you. Let this gratitude expand in your heart, for it will transform into a powerful fuel that will take you even further. The act of giving thanks is a powerful affirmation of faith. It is the acknowledgement that even amidst difficulties, you are supported by unconditional love. Feel embraced by the love flowing from heaven and earth. When you fully accept this intervention and begin breaking cycles, you not only liberate yourself, You transform into an active agent of change, a facilitator of the new era that is dawning. The universe conspires in your favor, and now is the time to embrace all that is to come. By making conscious decisions and opening yourself up to positive experiences, you not only alter your future, but you also build a legacy for those who will come after you. May your journey serve as inspiration. May your challenges become stories of courage, and may your light become a permanent guide in the lives of many. Always remember, you are here to live fully. The extraordinary is not just an expectation, it is a reality that projects itself before you. Embrace the new, allow the light of the heavenly intervention to flood your life, and say yes to the transformation that is already underway. The future is promising and full of blessings awaiting you. It's time to live, to be free, and to shine brightly. After this revelation, you will not only be euphoric, you will be filled with a deep peace, like a river flowing smoothly. The faith that was once fragmented now shines brightly, illuminating the path ahead. Feel this transformation resonate within you, each beat of your heart now announcing the new reality, striving to manifest. As you reflect on this new self, it's important to recognize that you've been shaped to live life to the fullest. The pain, once carried as a burden, transforms into fuel for your new journey. You become a renewed soul, ready to embrace the purpose God always intended for you. I am renewed, you affirm to yourself, feeling the shift within. This rebirth is a blessing, and you must honor your new identity. Stay steadfast and vigilant, for you are now in an arena of power. Heaven, its blessings, the angels surrounding you, all are awaiting your next actions. There's no more room for hesitation. This is the time to act. The answers you've sought unfold into a myriad of new possibilities. You are no longer just an observer in your own life. You are the creator, the artist, painting your new canvas with the colors of hope, faith, and love. Allow yourself to dare. By reconnecting with your essence, you'll respond to life differently. Every interaction, every connection you forge will resonate with the light that now radiates from you. This is your new chapter, and it's brimming with promises, each more vibrant than the last. Visualize the future you desire, not just for yourself, but for all those who cross your path. You are called to be an archetype of hope and transformation. Feel the pulsing energy around you as you prepare to experience this new spiritual reality. So many doors are opening for you, allowing the light of truth to enter your life. Embrace this truth. Allow yourself to be guided by the loving instinct within you. Every step you take now is a step closer to your true self. You are becoming an example of how faith can lift someone's life from darkness into light. A new spiritual reality doesn't mean you won't encounter further difficulties, but that you now possess the tools to face them. With divine light at your side, you can look at challenges and say, I am strong enough to overcome this. Question what once seemed like a barrier, and in doing so, you'll be surprised to discover an unmatched strength within you, one that comes directly from the divine source. And so, as you settle into this new truth, know that your story now becomes a living testament to divine intervention. Your narrative isn't just about your personal struggle, but about how your light can illuminate the paths of others. You become a beacon, a guide for those still searching, those who need the hope you now offer. God's love, which has always accompanied you, now reveals itself within you with greater clarity. By embracing your new reality, you're not just changing your life, you're becoming an agent of change for an entire community. Your transformation is interwoven with a greater purpose, making your journey even more meaningful. Finally, remember you are called to live. This new chapter is just the beginning, the promise of a life filled with love, light, and opportunity. With faith in your heart, know that each day will be a new chance to shine and make a difference in the world. As you take those first steps forward, feel the excitement and certainty that the extraordinary is no longer just a possibility, but your reality. God is by your side, and together you will create stories that will echo throughout eternity. It's time to shine and live the fullness of His love. As you reflect on this new self, it's important to acknowledge that you've been shaped to live life to the fullest. The pain, once carried as a burden, transforms into fuel for your new journey. You become a renewed soul, ready to embrace the purpose God always intended for you. I am renewed. You affirm to yourself, feeling the shift within. This rebirth is a blessing, and you must honor your new identity. Stay steadfast and vigilant, for you are now in an arena of power. Heaven, its blessings, the angels surrounding you, all are awaiting your next actions. There's no more room for hesitation. This is the time to act. The answers you've sought unfold in a myriad of new possibilities. You are no longer just an observer in your own life. You are the creator, the artist painting your new canvas with the colors of hope, faith, and love. Allow yourself to dare. By reconnecting with your essence, you'll be able to respond to life differently. Every interaction, every connection you create will resonate with the light that now radiates from you. This is your new chapter, and it's brimming with promise, each one more vibrant than the last. Visualize the future you desire, not only for yourself but for all those who will cross your path. You are called to be an archetype of hope and transformation. Feel the pulsing energy around you as you prepare to experience this new spiritual reality. So many doors are opening for you, allowing the light of truth to flood your life. Embrace this truth. Allow yourself to be guided by the loving instinct within you. Every step you take now is a step closer to your true self. You are becoming an example of how faith can lift someone's life from darkness into light. A new spiritual reality doesn't mean you won't encounter more difficulties, but that you now possess the tools to face them. With divine light beside you, you can look at challenges and say, I am strong enough to overcome this. Question what once seemed like an insurmountable barrier, and in doing so, you'll be surprised to discover you possess an unparalleled strength within you, one that comes directly from the divine source. And so, as you settle into this new truth, know that your story now becomes a living testament to divine intervention. Your narrative isn't just about your personal struggle, but about how your light can illuminate the paths of others. You become a beacon, a guide for those still searching, those who need the hope you now offer. The love of God, which has always accompanied you, now reveals itself within you with greater clarity. By embracing your new reality, you're not just changing your life, you're becoming an agent of change for an entire community. Your transformation is interwoven with a larger purpose, making your journey even more meaningful. Finally, remember that you are called to live. This new chapter is only the beginning, the promise of a life filled with love, light, and opportunity. With faith in your heart, know that each day will be a new chance to shine and make a difference in the world. As you take those first steps forward, feel the excitement and the certainty that the extraordinary is no longer just a possibility, but your reality. God is by your side, and together you will create stories that will echo for eternity. It's time to shine and live the fullness of His love.